Do ribbons and bows get you in a fluster at Christmas time? I'm Julie from Julie Davis Flower Workshops and Flower Start, the online flower arranging classes. I'm going to share with you how to make this lovely simple ribbon using a wire edged ribbon here and a much finer ribbon here, both made using the same technique. Shall I let you into a secret? Florists always cheat when they tie their bows, and they make the bows in two parts. So even though it looks like a really simple shoelace bow, they've been made in two sections. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, I'm going to make this really quite narrow, pretty snowdrop ribbon, cut a length off, and then with it in your hands, you need to cross it over. And I always say it then looks like a little fish, the body here and the tail's over here. And where the ribbon has crossed over, you want that to lie back onto the bottom section of ribbon and hold it with your fingers, and then with a second piece of ribbon tie it off. So I'm using this much narrower ribbon, and if you lie that ribbon out, so you've got the cut ends together and the loop here, and if you put your ribbon over the loop and then thread these cut ends through, let's try and do that together. Oops. 1, 2, through the loop, like so. So cut ends, loose ends went through the loop, and you pull it and pull it. So there it's holding, but we need to pull it even tighter so it cinches in the ribbon and really, really holds. So I'm going to put it really, really securely, and then tie that in a knot to hold. And that would be a sort of picture perfect ribbon that you'd then attach. You could put these on your Christmas tree, decorate presents, and normally cut away at an angle as well, just to stop the ribbon from splaying. So that's quite a skinny little ribbon, and you might want to make a bow using wider ribbon. And what I particularly like using at this time of year is this is a wire edged ribbon, and it's quite forgiving. So again, I'm going to start off getting my tie ribbon. So that's my narrow ribbon, and I fold that in half, matching up the cut ends and leaving my bow, my loop there I should say. So I'll leave that to one side, and then with my wire ribbon, exactly the same technique, and cross it over in front of me like so. And then when I've gauged how big I want the bows and loops to be, it's easier then to cut off the excess, leave that out of the way. So the same thing, we've made that sort of fish shape with the body here and the tails going this way, and where the ribbon has crossed, you just let it lie straight back onto the flat piece of ribbon behind, and then because this is a wider ribbon, you can scrunch it all up. And don't worry about doing this, because the wire edged ribbon will recover and you can reshape your ribbon afterwards. So here's my tying ribbon. So I'll put that underneath the bow, and with my cut ends, thread that through the loop and pull really securely, and that's what holds everything together. So you want to make sure that's as tight as you can possibly go. If it's at all loose, the loops of your bow will work loose and your ribbon will fall apart. I'm doing a knot on the back there, and then because it is wire edged, you can reshape the bows, the loops, and then decide how long you want the tails to be. You could have them quite short, quite long, one longer than the other, quite like the length I've got mine. But what I will do is fold the tails in half, and then cutting from the folded edge up and out towards the straight edge, you then get a little fish tail, and that really finishes the ribbon off, makes it look really elegant. So fold it in half from the folded end cut outwards diagonally to the straight edge of your ribbon, and there you have a really beautiful ribbon.